United States Ambassador to Guyana Perry Holloway has hinted that U.S. authorities are prepared to put on hold the extradition of convicted drug baron Barry Dataram while he serves his sentence here in Guyana before the United States considers whether to renew its interest in him answering cocaine trafficking charges in the United States.
He has charges against him in Guyana, so I think we're going to wait and see what Guyana does.
Those are just the immigration-related charges.
Right, but nonetheless, we do not have any other charges currently against him in the United States, so we would only extradite.
But an indictment had been on the steam some years.
There have been indictments, but they were many, many years ago, and an indictment is not the same as being guilty.
Right.
And so therefore, we would only request extradition if there was indeed a trial, and indeed he was found guilty.
Ambassador, if I can finally ask...
So right now, there's no extradition request underway, because we're going to let Guyanese justice do what it needs to do first.
Back in 2008, the United States sought the extradition of Dataram to face drug trafficking charges. But after a series of legal challenges, the High Court had ruled that the extradition agreement did not sufficiently protect Dataram from being extradited to a third country. The U.S. was unable to secure Dataram's provisional arrest because the extradition treaty between Guyana and the U.S. contains a proviso which allows the U.S. to extradite to third countries, clashing with the provisions of the Fugitive Offenders Act of 2009. Ambassador Holloway acknowledged that an indictment against Dataram was made years ago. He was asked about the expiration of such indictments.
It depends on which court the indictment was in, and I don't know the particular court it was in. So some indictments do have a lifespan. The other issue with indictments, if they get very old, then the witnesses that would be used to process the case disappear, die, go somewhere else. So it gets harder to prosecute a case the older it gets.
When Nightly News interviewed Dataram in February last, he was questioned about the alleged trafficking in narcotics to the U.S.
Are you still wanted by the U.S.?
Yeah, hopefully. But I don't think they must bother with me now. Probably was long ago.
What they wanted you for?
Conspiracy charge, trafficking narcotics.
Do you think if they get a chance, they'll still hold on to you? You know that?
Yeah, they probably would.
Why would they want you for a conspiracy charge? What exactly happened?
People might call your name, you do business with.
The Fugitive Amendment Act of 2009 states that a fugitive offender or any class or category of fugitive offenders may be committed to or kept in custody for the purpose of extradition or may be extradited to a Commonwealth country or a treaty territory in connection with any extraditable offense, if the minister considers it necessary in the interest of justice. As a result, extraditions to the U.S. can be effected. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.